truck frigate is now threatening coastal areas near Sri Lanka reportedly, while attacks on ports in Dubai, Abu Dhabi have raised fears of major pollution and oil spills. On the other hand, around 450 desalination plants supply drinking water to nearly 100 million people across the Persian Gulf region. Recent strikes have raised concerns after Iran accused the United States of attacking a plant on Keshm Island. While Bahrain reported damage to another facility, experts warned that attacks on these critical plants could contaminate water sources, harm marine ecosystems, and threaten drinking water supplies for millions. As Trump seeks support from countries on the Strait of Hormuz, sources have told Weon Indian Navy has capabilities for sustaining operations to support safe transit of tankers. Several Indian Navy warships have reportedly been deployed near the Persian Gulf and remain on standby to assist merchant vessels coming towards India. At present, 22 Indian-flagged vessels with more than 600 sailors are operating in the Persian Gulf region. The Minister of External Affairs of India has hailed direct talks with Iran as the most effective way to restart shipping through the waterway. In an exclusive conversation with the Financial Times, he said he was engaged in talks with Tehran and that talking had yielded some results. The talking has yielded some results, he said. Two Indian LPG carriers carrying over 92,000 metric tons of LPG have crossed the Strait of Hormuz and are expected to dock soon at India's western ports. S. Jaishankar said this was an example of what diplomacy could bring. He, however, cleared that there was no blanket arrangement for India flagged ships and that Iran had not received anything in exchange. When asked whether European countries could replicate India's arrangement, S. Jaishankar said each relationship with Iran stands on its own merit, making comparisons difficult, though he added he would be happy to share India's approach with the EU capitals and noted that many had also held talks with Tehran. The 98th Academy Awards witnessed several historic moments, including the big win for Sinha's director of photography. In fact, she has become the first woman to win the Oscar for Best Cinematography, while she is only the fourth woman nominated for the award. Previous nominees include Rachel Morrison. In fact, she is the first woman of color to be nominated in the category. In her moving acceptance speech, she expressed gratitude towards the cast and crew of the film. She has previously collaborated with him on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. She also dedicated her award to all the women in the room. She said, "I'm so honored to be here and I really want all the women in the room to stand up because I feel like I don't get here without you guys." She was nominated alongside others. In fact, while the American cinematographer has scripted history at the awards, she has previously won a number of critics' awards for Sinha's cinematography and had also secured nominations at the BAFTA's Critics' Choice and American Society of Cinematography Awards, the American Society of Cinematographers Awards. Some of her other notable works including Untogether, Mainstream, and The Last Showgirl. With that, it's a wrap. Thanks for watching.
From the bustling trading floors of Wall Street to the vibrant exchanges of Asian stock markets, Weon breaks it down for you to make sense of what's happening, as we reveal the key factors behind events, strategic battles, and the game-changing business decisions that shape the world. We bring you all of this and more on World Business Watch.
Ayatollah Khamenei is dead.
Saddam will not go unpunished.
Get set for WION World Pulse 2026, the leaders' confluence capturing the rhythm of a new world order.
Every country has its electricity, you have your roads, you should have AI as part of your infrastructure.
Global decision makers, innovators, policymakers, and visionaries, all under one roof. 7 pulsating themes tap into the heartbeat of events that matter to you and to the world. Finding trust in an age of turbulence and disruptive diplomacy. Reimagining global commerce, tariff, trade, and trust. Defense and deterrence decode the future warfare and strategic imperatives. Building consensus on emerging technologies. Can the world aim for a consensus on tech geopolitics? Green growth and the climate divide. The business of climate, profit, or planet. Medicine of tomorrow and emerging models of healthcare. We also look at the future of mobility, how autonomous technologies redefine how the world moves. Join us on the 18th of March in New Delhi for WION World Pulse, the rhythm of the new world order. Get the latest updates.
Destroy their
Breaking
missiles
news.
and raise their...
Credible, clear, continuous. Experts across aisles. Diverse voices, one platform. Weon World is one.
Campaigns, elections, alliances, controversies, and power play. Beyond the noise and rhetoric, no election, no ballot issue too small.
Prime Minister
Stories that analyze global and domestic politics. More than just headlines. A dedicated show with varied perspectives, expert take, citizens' voices, detailed ground reports, and in-depth coverage from political corridors of the world. This is Race to Power. Only on Weon. World is one.
WION, India's global voice, the channel that brings you the biggest stories from across the world through India's lens. Now available in more than 190 countries worldwide, because we believe that the world is one. Watch us in Africa, Europe, USA and Canada, South America, Asia Pacific, Middle East and North African regions. Also available on these digital platforms across the world. WION. World is one.
Vielleicht nur als 5%.
Hello and welcome back to WION World is One. I'm Kanishka Sarkar, and over the next half an hour, I'll take you through all the global news action. Well, it's the third week of the West Asia conflict, and we have updates coming in, whether it's Strait of Hormuz, from which the Indian vessel Shivalik has left and is expected to reach